Hi ladies, I'm back. All right, so I told you I'd come back and talk to you about my customer base group. All right, when I first started, I didn't really have anyone leading me at all, or I shouldn't say that, I didn't really have an upline that reached out to me, I guess you could say. So I kind of figured a few things out on my own. One of them, I started a page right away. That's just what I thought you kind of had to do. So I named it Unique by Carly, and that was my page. And it wasn't until after going to convention in August that I realized I need a group. All right, I need a VIP group that I can throw my customers in, because the way that Facebook works is that a page, if 5 people like it, only those 5 people are going to see it. If 100 people like it, it's going to go to the next set of 20, then 20 from there. It goes viral real quick, but if it doesn't, it doesn't go anywhere. So what I've learned then is to have a group, as long as they don't click the unfollow or the turn off the notifications in the group, they will see my posts. So that's what I recommend to my girls on my team. Do what's right for you. I still have my page, my VIP group, and then my personal page, because I didn't feel I could shut my page down from when I had it for the last year. So I post throughout all 3 of them. But what I do in my VIP group is I only post 3 or 4 times a week. That's it. I don't want to bombard them. I want it to be, those people are in there for an experience. They are in there to be entertained. They're in there to have fun and not be sold to, right? The way I post to them is I never post my link. I never say, oh, buy this or do that. It's all makeup tutorials. It's lessons. I post about, I got one of those curling rods, that you wrap your hair around. I posted that because it was a sweet deal. I only paid $40 for it, and I gave them the code. Just stuff like that, right? Like, it's more of a beauty blog versus throwing Unique in their face, right? Then every 8 weeks I run a series. So I know you guys have probably seen Cara Lewis Newton's. If you haven't, you need to check her out. She's pretty amazing. But you could, see all her trainings too. But what I learned from her then was that I do a series every 8 weeks, and I pick the topic. Do I know well in advance what that topic is? No, it just comes to me, and I just let it flow, right? So I've done about 5 of them so far. My last one was the biggest success, and it was called Hot Mess to Success. And so I had I'll post a picture below so you can see it, but I had one on my face, no makeup whatsoever, and the other one done totally fine. This side curled, the same side that was done up, and this side just in a rat's nesty thing, because that's like my life most days. I look either like this or like I just rolled out of bed. So I wanted people to see the real me and to see that kind of how Unique fits into my life of having 4 busy kids and how I can create a successful business just from that. So I had a lot of views on that, lots of comments, and people enjoyed it. So usually the sales for my series are anywhere between 600 to 1,000 or a little bit over than that. So it's just like running another party. I run it for 5 days, and I post 3 times a day throughout those 5 days. So every 8 weeks is when I condense, and it's only on specific topics. So I pick the products that I'm going to showcase, and for those 5 days. I do pre-plan it though. That's one thing you have to pre-plan. You can't just go into it winging it. You do have to have a plan and get your videos ready ahead of time. All right, that's huge to be organized that way. All right, so that's how I do that. But then in between those series, that's where I just kind of keep them little snippets 3 or 4 times a week. And it might just be a fun look that I've created, or it might be a picture like when the foundations came back out of me holding the foundation bottle and saying let the foundation games begin, stuff like that, right? There I did post my link because I wanted them to attach it to my foundation as backlink for that. But yeah, just those kinds of things. So when people are scrolling through the news feed, and if people are constantly posting stuff throughout the day, if I'm posting 3 things a day in my VIP group, do you think they're really going to stop and watch? No, people get busy. They don't care. They don't want to watch that. They're just going to keep on scrolling, and they're not really going to stop. So that's why I recommend 3 to 4 times a week. That's it. Less if you want to, but I do say, at least twice a week. so that what you're posting, they're gonna stop, read it, and then continue. All right, it's not just another thing thrown into their newsfeed. They're gonna be like, hey, what's Carly posting today? Last time it was this, it was really interesting. I wanna check that out, all right? So that's my recommendation for my VIP group. And like I said, it's anything from product tutorials to fun little graphics of me. It could be just a funny video of that I found. There was one, the Adele Parodi or whatever, however you say that, where she's doing the hello, or a husband-wife team are doing the hello version, except it's about donuts and wine and how they don't want to exercise. It's hilarious. Anyway, so I posted that in there. Pretty funny. Just stuff like that, because people, they like to be enlightened and to laugh throughout the day. Think about why you go on Facebook, to be entertained, right? People want to check on their break. They only have 10-minute break. They're just going to scroll through and check a few things out, laugh a little bit, maybe buy a few things, and then get off, right? So we're on Facebook more often because we work from there, but most of people aren't on there all day. All right, they just have a few quick minutes here and there. So they want to be entertained. All right, so that's how I run my VIP group. On the heading of it, it's not just a picture that I change consistently, it's the same all the time. And I do recommend your title of your group to not have the word unique in it. If you want to say Carly's Beauty Corner or whatever you want to call it, okay? But I don't recommend having the name unique in it. Think of it, like I said before, as a blog, a beauty blog, or some kind of entertainment that to do with beauty that they can come and find you for. All right, so, and then the picture at the top, I just keep it the same. It's my own that I've created with my picture, and then a little saying on there. And yeah, that's what I do. So I just wanted to, sorry, my screen was going dead. I better hurry up because it's gonna die. But yeah, that's how I run my VIP group. Then on my personal page, I try to post at least 3 times a day, like I talked about earlier. And that's it, guys. Being consistent, like Erica talked about, that is going to get you your sales, all right? Fake it till you make it is what I've said to my girls before too. If you have a crummy party, or if you haven't been having sales lately, people don't need to know that. You can post saying, oh, thank you for your order, da 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 da. Don't have to tag them, but at least it's in newsfeed that people are saying, oh, she bought that, oh, somebody's buying that. So I'm not telling you to lie. Don't think that, but I've done it and it worked. All right. When I first started, it is hard to get your customer base up, but that's where with the tools we've given you, how to sell the product, then to follow up with them is huge, because you want them in that customer group so they see your future posts. You can't just forget about them. Got to bring them back in, right? Yeah, all that. So it will just, consistency and time and patience will lead to more sales. It took me a year before I didn't have to ask for things. I didn't have to ask if somebody needed something. I didn't have to ask as much for parties and that. I do still ask, don't get me wrong. But finally, once I was in it for a year, I just got flooded with messages to have parties, they need this, they need that. And so it will come, I promise you, but you have to be consistent and you got to put the work in. All right. So I've really enjoyed talking to you guys for the last month and being a helper in help lead this group. So I wish you guys all the best, and I'm super excited for all those ladies who have posted on cheering each other on to our almost reaching pink. For those who aren't almost there, that's okay. You got lots of time left. All right. And just remember, building up momentum in this month carries you over to next month. All right. So don't give up and keep on rocking it, ladies. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.